It's said that bands spend their entire lives making their first album. And once they get signed, get into the studio, and finish their debut, they come up with some kick ass music. Tonight, we'll look at the best debut hair metal albums right here in the Hairband Basement.
This is the hair metal theme for the Hairband Basement show, where I talk about hair metal and stuff and things.
Welcome to the Hairband Basement. I am your host, Basement Brian, and tonight we got a pretty big basement bunch to go over our top 5 debut albums in hair metal. So we've got recurring guests here. All these guys have been on before. I'm going by my order. We got Dave and Jay on the bottom. We got Nate and Jason. You guys have been here in the basement, so welcome back, everybody. Like I said, we are doing our top 5, at least our opinions, top 5 debut albums from hair metal bands. Did you guys have any plan on this? Or you just go and, hey, these are my favorites, screw it, I'm going with that?
You know what?
I actually opted not to be fucking all critical and fucking charts. And I just picked 5 of my favorites. So
Fair enough.
I know it's very unlike me not to bring the douchebaggery, but I didn't today.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Too much douchebaggery in the basement. I need to cut back on it.
Yeah.
All right. So got our order here. We're gonna go Dave, Jay. Fuck, we'll clockwise. Dave, Jay, Jason, Nate, and then myself. So Dave, why don't you start us off? What's your first debut album?
Okay, my first debut album. This is probably one of the last hair bands I got into. I kind of stopped listening to a lot of music for a little while, but right before that, 1989, the debut album by Skid Row. No surprise at all.
Yeah.
Love every track
Oh,
from start to
surprise.
finish. Yeah. I think I remember having the 18 in Life cassette single before I ever bought the CD.
Mhm.
So that was the first song I heard, and then it wasn't more than a couple weeks later or so before I had the CD for it as well. So, I mean, it starts off with Big Guns.
She got the big guns pointed in my heart.
Love that track. Sweet Little Sister, I don't necessarily care as much for as some of the other tracks, but that isn't bad. There's not really a bad track on the whole album as far as I'm concerned. And then to me, the last track, Midnight Tornado, is kind of a, what do I want to say? Not necessarily a harbinger of things to come on the next album or something like that, but that's kind of more similar to some of the stuff you see on Slave to the Grind. But I love that song. I love, of course, Youth Gone Wild, and man, just about every one of those tracks is a banger in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Mhm.
I'm with you on that. I think Midnight Tornado is one of my favorite songs off the track. Off the album.
When the clock strikes midnight.
It's fucking great.
And guess what? Those songs still sound fucking amazing live today, don't they, Nate Danger?
Oh yeah. Oh, they do.
Oh yeah, the date night went well.
Yes.
Recently-
recently attended Sebastian Bach's solo date together, and he fucking was on fire that night.
Did he play a lot of Skid Row stuff?
Oh yeah.
Almost the whole first album, buddy.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's a great rehearsal video out there of Youth Gone Wild that I've seen, I think from 1990 or 91 or something like that. I love it even better than the album version.
Mm.
Oh, in the in that warehousey type
Yeah,
thing, that
exactly.
is good. Yeah.
There's
yeah.
a ton of those great videos. I love that.
Because that was the song that got me to get the album. I remember seeing
Me
that
too.
going, oh shit, this is just at the time mind blowing. You have that anthemic kind of song. And then when I got it on CD, I originally got it on CD, and you pop that thing in and you get hit with Big Guns. I was like, oh shit, this is something special.
Yeah.
And even then, yeah, I remember you listening to I Remember You in 1989, and you had to have a ballad that was going to make you big. I remember listening to that going, this thing's going to be huge. And before they even became anybody, but yeah, then they blew up to what they became, and yeah.
100%.
Great.
Well,
So fucking
most of that album rocked, and that I Remember You was the only power ballad. A lot of bands were putting 2 or 3 or 4 of those on an album at that time, so it was kind of ballsy, in my opinion, to have that many hard rock tracks.
Yeah, but that's I'll say this. I remember you probably, at least to me, number one ballad of the genre. It has everything you want in a ballad. It's got the sappy content. It's got the music itself kicks ass. It's that's what I'm looking for. It had the popularity because of what it was, but then to top it off, you have Sebastian Bach's vocals selling that whole song the entire way. It's just every other ballad bows to that one. I think it's that good. There's a lot out there that are great, but I think that one exemplifies exactly what a chart topping power ballad should be about. Yeah, that's just my opinion. It's my 2 cents. But
Not,
all right, Jay,
I'll
what's your?
agree. Not my favorite. I will agree with you that just not my favorite. Just
I
for
get that. No, it's personal preference. I understand that. I understand that.
as you would say, for reasons.
For reasons, yeah.
For reasons.
I think like "Desperate" by Babylon ID, Babylon AD is right there with it. That's just an amazing.
And for me
song.
too, it's I still think about you.
That's up there too. Yeah, I think those are 1, 2, and 3 right there. Ballads,
And
but there's a lot out there.
Times are changing. Roxy Blues exception.
Okay. I wouldn't put that in my top 5, but all right. Fine by me. Fine
Oh
by
yeah,
me.
and just like you said, Desperate by Baton Rouge.
No. Is your computer working? Because you're hearing the wrong things there. All right, Jay, what's your first one?
Teen Angel by South Gang.
Oh, I had that in my honorables. Great
Nice
album.
Yeah, I mean,
Expect you more.
it starts absolutely perfect for Boys Night Out.
We'll rock this night like thunder, 'cause it's the boys' night out.
Mhm.
And it's just completely stacked with fucking phenomenal tunes.
I'm with you on that. That's a great. Both their albums are fantastic.
I agree.
Yeah.
Teen Angel, I still listen to probably more frequently than Group Therapy, but both of them get spun, with some frequency.
Yeah, I think they're both just as good. They're both great. Only they came out earlier.
And Butch Walker.
They told me they would also do an actual reunion would be fucking awesome too.
That would be cool. You were saying, Nick?
Yeah. Well, Butch Walker, he's just such a talented guy.
Yeah.
Even after the fact, to do his Marvelous 3 stuff and then his solo projects and stuff, like he's just such a great songwriter. He's got that ear for, the perfect melodies and stuff. I think he's fantastic.
Yeah. I remember getting that on cassette, some old fuck, because of the title track. That was the first single off of that.
My sweet dick, it's magic.
Just being like, oh shit, this is awesome. I do remember seeing them on MTV on Headbangers Ball. They used to have a competition. You call in for 2 videos that were against each other, and it was Tainted Angel versus Forever Young by Taiketo. And I'm like, that's a tough call right there. That's a tough call. Both great.
It really is. Yeah.
All right, Jason, what's your first one?
My first one is Pizza Death, Slice of Death. No, I'm just kidding.
You brilliant bastard.
Yeah, wait. Pizza Death. Anyway, no.
Nice.
Yeah. No, my number 5 is everybody knows what our fucking number 1 is already, Brian, but it doesn't matter. My number 5 is 1986 Cinderella Night Songs.
I almost had that on mine. I went more.
Yeah.
I went more Too Cool for the Room on my list, but that was almost there. I almost had it on there. I cut it.
It besides them being gay pirates and on the thing, like we've talked about it 100 times, is you look at the cover, you look at the name, and once you put it on, so I'm going to say it, once I put the record on, it's completely fucking different. It's like just
it's false advertising.
Metal up your ass.
Yeah.
And still it aged beautifully.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. Not a bad song on that album.
Not a 1.
Amazing.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I think they look pretty freaking cool on that album cover.
Okay. Okay, Butt Pirate.
Okay.
I know. It was like, what the hell is this? And then you put on the album, you're like, what the hell is this? Like you're thinking, I remember getting it, thinking it was like a Poison clone.
Well, it
And
was
it,
opposite for me is because when I said I went on that trip years ago, like, that year, and I've MTV when I was in Texas for Christmas and stuff, and seeing all these videos. And then I heard on the radio, no, it was another kid that was down there visiting his grandparents. He had the tape and he played Shake Me by this band called Cinderella. So we're at Walmart the next day and it's like, do you have Cinderella, whatever? And the little girl pulls it out and hands me the cassette. And I'm like, why? There's gay pirates on here. I don't understand, but I bought it anyway. It's sure.
because there were gay
Yeah.
pirates on it. Got
No,
it.
he was
Because they were
like,
gay
"There's gay
pirates.
pirates on here."
I did
Yeah.
too,
Yeah, I was
please.
super excited. Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin this copy. I need to
right.
back up.
Good
All right.
thing the album wasn't a gatefold, am I right?
Yeah. All right, Nate, what's your first one?
My first one. So, you asked if this was tough. I said I didn't care about sales. I didn't care about anything. I just wanted to go with my top five, and a band that I don't think gets enough love, and they changed my life when I first heard them. They came out in 1989 with their debut, and I just got a shirt. Just got a shirt. It's going to Bang Tango. It's going to Psycho
Nice.
Cafe. I absolutely love Bang Tango. I think their debut is a 10 out of 10 from start to finish. There's a ton of great songs, and I love the persona. Like Joe Leste is just like he's like vampire rock, and I just
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
Yeah, Audio Mover is a channel that I watch, and he talks about Kiss a lot of times. He talks about like people listen with their eyes. And Bang Tango, the visual from the album cover, the name Psycho Cafe, looking at that image of those guys and how cool Joe looked, and then hear him screech like, "Are you kidding me? Attack a life and then wrap my wings." It's like unbelievable. I just love it.
I gotta give props to Kyle's bass playing. That separated them from the rest of the crowd in '89. Gave them that funk taste. You're right. It's more like a goth metal, the way they portrayed themselves and sounded. Yeah, totally.
And just
Empire
cool.
metal. I like it.
His bass tone, like first off, he's a great player and he
Yeah.
does lots of the slapping stuff, and I like how he uses it periodically. It's not all slap, but he's got these little bits here and there. But the tone of his bass on that album, like you can appreciate. I was a bass player, or am, and you are. Like the tone is just so great. I mean that album was produced by Howard Benson, right? And the Bang Tango documentary is fantastic too.
Yeah,
they're just awesome all the way around.
Yeah, that's a good
Any
pick.
of the '80s bands like that had a different bass tone or something always stand out to me, because it seems like a lot of them just kind of had run-of-the-mill bass playing. That doesn't mean the bass player wasn't talented, but it just seems like a lot of them weren't doing a whole lot of interesting bass playing in that decade.
You're right, or it's buried, or they're just playing root notes to go along with the guitarist. With the guitarist. You're right about that. Like, what's his face? Bobby Dahl of Poison was not playing anything. I think his most, I could be wrong, the most fancy stuff he did was on that crappy cover, Your Mama Don't Dance.
Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
You listen to that and you're like, he's got walking bass lines in this. That's not what Bobby Dahl usually does. It's something a little different than anything else, and it's not even their own song. But you're right about that.
I was gonna say, we never really saw Bobby Dahl shine until Unskinny Bop.
Even that's just one note. Not for nothing, I like that song because of that.
Yeah, me too.
That driving bass. It's just like, all right, they're giving Bobby Dahl a moment to shine, and he's thumping on one note.
Yeah.
Well, then again, he's got the little walking bass in the chorus of that song. Yeah. All right, my first one. Like I said, I got a lot of too cool for the room picks. And I went with a band that should have been bigger, but they're on MCA, and you know what they do to these bands. It's the debut by Sweet FA, Stick to Your Guns. A fantastic album. I've told this story numerous times. Me and my friend saw them in a lot of the metal magazines and had no idea who these guys were, knew nothing of them, kept seeing stories on them. We just bought the album. And I had no idea what it sounded like. And you put it on, and you hit by Prince of the City. I was like, oh my God, this album's awesome. That song alone. What's going on with Jay? What the fuck is going on here?
Where's Jay?
Yeah, Jay's all
Jay's
over the place.
gone.
What the hell?
He
He
didn't
had
like-
it. He's like,
he didn't
sweet
like the
FA.
voice.
I'm out.
It's ready. I'm out. Sweet FA. Fuck them.
Yeah.
But even that got
His ass kicking tour starts now.
Time to kick some Canadian ass!
Oh, he's on his way to you.
He's coming.
His
Ding,
manager called.
ding.
That's right. His tour manager called and we gotta get to Canada now.
I
Yeah.
think
We
he's
know
the
where they
closest to
are.
me. I might need to watch out.
Like I was saying, I think Stick to Your Guns and Heart of Gold are some of the best ballads in the genre. And those guys only had Rhythm Action was the only single that they got any kind of promotion for.
Yep.
It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's a great album. They should have been a little bit, at least a little bit bigger. But no, not
What
at
do you
all.
do?
Yeah.
Oh wait, they were on MCA. That says it all.
That's why MCA
Yep.
always screwed these bands over. I don't get it. It's got to be a point where like that's your offer and you go, no, we're good. We're not going to bother. We're not going to bother signing our songs away to a company that's not going to promote us in any goddamn way. We better off just putting flyers up and selling out clubs. We'll just do that. I
Exactly.
get it. All right, Dave. What's your number 2?
My next one is, and this may be one that you guys aren't familiar with. I mean, everybody knows about Striper, Christian rock, the Christian metal, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, Striper.
Excellent.
Yeah.
But my number 4 is a band. I believe I remember they set some kind of attendance record at Gazzari's while they were in the LA Strip area. And my number 4 is a band called Holy Soldier.
Holy Soldier's
I've heard of
debut fucking rips.
It's excellent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who the hell is
Someone
Holy
there.
Soldier?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're an embarrassment.
So yeah, I love that album. I every track on it. I mean, it starts off with I think See No Evil's the second track. That's the heaviest track on the album. Stranger's the lead off track, so it kind of kicks off in good fashion there. Just about every track is excellent. There's really only a couple of slower songs, and they're more of not really a power ballad, but more of a moody or atmospheric type songs. And then the last track, to me, the bookend tracks are the two best. The last track is We Are Young, We Are Strong. I love that one as well. So that's my number 4, Holy Soldier.
Well, fuck, man. Let me tell you something,
Cool.
Dave. This is the first time you and I have ever been on a show together. You're my kind of people.
All right.
Obviously, I'm not.
Holy Soldier, who are they? Oh, God.
I've heard of them. I couldn't really name one of their songs.
Well, I gotta look him up now.
Their
I gotta put him in
second
the
album-
queue.
I know of them. I can't. I'm not gonna
Debut
sit
is
there and say I
so
never heard of them.
good.
Yeah, their
Yes,
second
so
album, Last Train's pretty good too. It's not as good as the first, and then the third one they did kind of the same thing a lot of other bands did, and went kind of grungy,
Mhm.
unfortunately. But that first one is kick ass from start to finish.
When did that come out? 89, you said?
That was 90,
90. Okay.
Was it?
90.
I think so.
Yeah, that year I graduated high school, skipping school and going to the pool hall, and the guy running it loved himself.
Check it out,
some
Holy Soldier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy Soldier. Cutting class to check out Holy Soldier playing the
Well, good.
11 in the
Guys,
morning.
You won't be disappointed.
I'll have to definitely visit it. I know I've heard the name. I'm sure I've heard their music. I can't think of anything off the top of my head though about them. All right, Jay, what's your next one? Number 4.
Want Some by Roxy Blue.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Yep. Oh, that's such a great record.
Great album. They really should have been so much fucking bigger. I mean, look at the power behind the band, if you will. I mean, they had basically the same label, the same producer, everything as GNR. Songs were better. than GNR.
She's too hot to handle, way too hot.
That's such a great record.
I always thought, what was it, Rob the Cradle as your first single was a little too like what?
Feels so right, even though it's wrong.
Oh,
I would have went
Oh.
with Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah,
Yeah, or even Sister.
Yeah,
I would have
that's a
done
great
that.
one.
anything else than about you being with 16-year-olds. That's weird. Like, why would you do that? It's I don't know what it was in the late 80s, early 90s. There's way too many songs.
Oh,
about
you
that.
want to be with somebody that's 17, Kip?
I'm only 17.
Okay, we're gonna be with somebody from that they're 16, and then there's Gene Simmons.
Christine, 16.
what the hell was that?
Cop you,
Wait a
you
minute.
know.
I got
Wait
this
a minute.
13-year-old.
Round 313, like some blonde and let me touch your cookies.
Oh, ay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold my beer.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't drink. I don't drink. I'm better than that.
I don't drink or do drugs. And just so you know, I just mentioned his name. We owe him $25.
Thanks, bro. Now I gotta pay him.
Sorry,
Probably
man.
get blocked now.
Yeah. Yeah. The basement lawyers have to talk to Gene's lawyers.
That's right.
All right, Jason, what's your next one?
My next one is I am going to go to Canada, and I'm going to go with 1986 and the debut from Brighton Rock, Young, Wild, and Free.
I knew that was gonna be on here eventually. I thought it'd be like at least two.
Staple in Canada, man, in that genre. That thing had some good hits. Great, just it had the template. We Came to Rock was the first one. If you got rock in there, good video. Then it had their ballad, Can't Wait for the Night. I mean, and then they even had since Dave mentioned it earlier, like there's always a lot of debut albums when they maybe do a late track or something that's got a little something heavier on it. And that one they did something called like Jack is Back, about Jack the Ripper, so a little darker and stuff. Like it's just you knew something better. They're gonna get heavier as they go. And man, they're well, and also they're just one of my favorites ever. They released 3 records, all of them fantastic. And for those that watch the channel, I was messaging with one of the former members of that band this week, and there is now interest in re-releasing their catalog on vinyl.
Cool.
So I know that's going to excite a lot of people out there that have been waiting. So there is one of their things that wasn't ever released. So it's going to be cool. Just if you don't know it, if you don't know them, check them out. Those 3 records are staples. And Brian has played several of their tracks on his show.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I here in the States they're virtually unknown.
I don't know anything
That's too
about
bad.
Brighton Rock.
You don't know Brighton Rock? What a hoser!
Really? I was gonna ask you that as a fellow
I've heard of
Canadian.
him, but I can't think of a song by him.
That's it. That's it, Nate. Turn in your maple leaf. And
Yeah.
done. Wow. All right.
I don't know
Nate,
what to say about this guy.
They really appeal to people who like gay pirates, I guess.
All right,
I
what's that,
gotta
Nate?
listen to some. I've never listened to a Brighton Rock album in my life. So
Wow. Wow, bad Canadian blood here. Holy shit.
Your 137% just went up to 184. So Jesus Christ.
After his
Yeah.
beating, he might get in the car with Jay and go kick your ass.
Oh, I sure hope Jay's going up there first.
What do you got
Be on
next,
the
Nate?
news. Local Saskatoon man found beaten in alleyway with Brighton Rock CD shoved sticking out of his ass.
how would I
Has a
listen
nice
to
ring
it?
to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice ring. Rolls right off the tongue.
Brighton Rock, ass.
Yeah.
Okay. Former Canadian Nate, what do you got?
All right.
What's your next one?
My number 4. So I had a buddy whose mom worked at the radio station, and we're talking, I would have been in probably grade 7 at the time, and we used to be able to listen to music during art class, and people would bring a cassette, And my buddy Clint brought this cassette that no one's ever heard of, and he popped it in, and it was the Faster Pussycat debut. And from that day forward, I was sold on them. That was before GNR came out. Lots of people like to make the error and say those albums came out on the same day, which they didn't. The Faster Pussycat album came out about 2.5 weeks prior to Appetite. And we got an advance copy because of our affiliation with the record company. And it's just, I mean, Scotty and I, that's what we cut our teeth on, man, learning how to play guitar. It was like we bought the Faster Pussycat book, the tablature book, learned all the parts and stuff. And that is the best thing to learn to, because it wasn't too technical. You're not playing Eddie Van Halen, you're playing Brent Muscat, and it's a lot easier. So, yeah. And it's just, I think it's a solid gold debut.
I knew you'd have that somewhere. I thought it'd be higher up, but I knew you'd have it.
It's so good, and the singles
It
they
is.
released just so good.
It's underrated too. It's like they brought that, like you said, 2.5 weeks earlier. They're bringing the sleaze to you, and it's just so fucking good. And it
Like,
doesn't
you look
get
at any picture of them in a magazine or their videos, you can just smell the BO and the cigarettes and the Jack Daniels
I was
on
gonna
them.
say.
That's a
see
good
it-
description.
You look
Yeah.
up hepatitis in the dictionary, and there's a picture of that album
Faster
cover. Yeah.
Pussycat, right?
And it's
Absolutely.
so good.
It's
Man.
so good.
Decline of Western Civilization, they were the best on that. Like, they're just the coolest, like gypsy rock at its finest, and they're so great.
They are.
I just like the fact. I mean, we all know that Tammy Down and Ricky Rockman were like good friends, and they wanted to open up. They opened up the Cat House just to meet chicks. They're like,
Yeah.
we want to meet girls, have an easier time meeting girls at places. Let's just open our own club, say we own it, we're good. Golden. That alone is just hilarious. And the fact that they were roommates, and then eventually, like, he's hosted Headbangers Ball, and Tammy's got a hit on with oh fuck, what was one with his dad? Oh shit, what was the name of the song? I just went blank on the song. House of Pain. And he's on Headbangers Ball being interviewed by his friend. Oh, tell us about the new hit single. It's so weird to me.
Yeah.
So awesome.
I think their first two I like more than Whipped because they were so much sleazier. And they kind of toned it down on some of the songs on Whipped. But I think the sleazier song is my favorite on that album too.
But the sleazy songs on Whipped are just gold too, though.
Yeah,
Jack the
that's what I'm
Bastard,
saying.
Body
Jack the-
Thief, and
Oh, great tunes. Those are just great tunes.
it is. Great band.
Yeah, I agree. All right, my this was me representing Canada on my list because they're so real. It is Slick Toxic's Doing the Nasty.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Right.
such a great album. Canadian
So
sleaze
good.
at its finest. Every
10 out of
song is
10.
great. 10 out of 10.
Every-
Even this had two great ballads that should have been big. You know, Black
Yep.
Lives, White Lies, Black Truths, and By the Fireside are great. And then all the
So
rockin'
good.
tunes are just dripping with sleaze. It's so
Oh.
so good.
I heard
It was-
Hell of a Time first off that.
We're headed for a hell of a time.
Yeah.
And I was fucking instantly hooked. That and
Big fucking deal.
Yeah.
They're probably my favorite two off that.
Midnight
Midnight
Grind.
Grind.
Oh.
Midnight Grind is great. Cherry
So
Bomb. What's it?
good.
Sweet Asylum is good. Every song.
Oh.
Every song. Every song. This is one I will revisit over and over and just hit play and let it go.
Yep.
And they
Sweet Asylum has to be my favorite. That is such a great song.
Oh.
It's a fantastic tune. It's just a fantastic tune. And I like the fact that they were just like out of control Vikings. Just drugging
Yes.
and drinking and not giving a shit. And just, what the hell? Dude, it's 1992. Tone it down. Like, nope. No, we're gonna look like rock
We're gonna-
stars.
I'm gonna steal a limousine and wreck it.
Brilliant.
I know, just fantastic. Irrelevant, the follow-up isn't bad, but it's not this. And it's just, even the EP, Smooth and Deadly, is great.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
You know, and Irrelevant, they tried to go the grungy thing for Irrelevant and become heavier and stay relevant. I opened for Slick Toxic on that Irrelevant tour. And Yeah, and they were kind of dicks.
Really?
Rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
But they were nice to us after. It was prior, so they were loading gear in, and we were on stage, and they sent their security and stuff to, I don't know, long story, but anyways, after we had quite a crowd because we're the local people, and then they were nice to us after the gig. So yeah,
Oh, yeah, we brought in money. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. I remember I was a friend of mine wanted me to join his band, and he had me like, come check us out, meet everybody, one of their shows, and we get there, and the place was packed. And to make the long story short, they were there for another band, and the band was American Pie, the band with Reggie Wu in it from Heaven's Edge. I
okay.
remember seeing them being blown away, going, "Holy crap, these guys are unbelievable!" And as soon as they went off stage, it seemed like the whole crowd got into buses and left. There was like nobody there. My friend's band took the stage. It wasn't long after that he left the band. We started another one, but still, I still remember that place going, "Holy crap, this place is packed. This band kicks ass." And then as soon as it, thank you and good night, the place just cleared out. I was like, oh,
I love that.
All
Love it.
right, Dave, your next one, number 3.
Okay, my number 3, and I debated whether to put this on the list or not because a lot of people say they're not hair metal. But if it wasn't for them, the hair metal bands probably wouldn't exist, a lot of them. So I'm going back to 1978, the debut by Van Halen.
Okay.
I'm kind of
So-
okay with that.
I get
Yeah.
it. Without them, I don't think they'd be hair metal.
No, I mean, everything from, the front man, flamboyant David Lee Roth, to Eddie's guitar playing influenced
Exactly.
just about everybody in that genre. So, I mean, what can you say? Of course, all the guitars were blown away by Eruption. My favorite track on the album is I'm the One.
Come on and show your love.
I
It's a
love that
great
track,
one.
that swing that song has, double bass drumming by Alex, and I mean pretty much the whole album. I don't care for maybe a couple of tracks as much as I do the other ones, but I mean, I got into the David Lee Roth era later. I was actually introduced to Van Halen on the 5150 album. I love that one too, but the debut album is certainly a groundbreaking album as far as hair metal bands go.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I got no
Yeah.
problems with that. My favorite band, so yeah, I got for me though, there's some songs I've heard a million times and can't do it anymore. Like
Yeah.
Jamie's Crying, I can't listen to that one anymore. Classic rock stations have drilled that one into the ground.
Yeah, I skipped
But
that one a lot, and Feel Your
yeah,
Love Tonight, I skipped quite a bit as
yeah.
well.
On Fire is a great tune to close out that album.
Oh yeah.
Like you say, Jason, you want to rock out with your cock out to close out an album. That fucking song does it. That's such a great tune. And you're right. A lot of bands later on emulated exactly what they were all about.
Yeah. Yeah, and I got the vinyl up on my wall there behind me as well.
Nice. Hey, I just had an epiphany. I just realized that Bobby Dahl stole the bass line from Running with the Devil and just double timed it.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Who brought this comedian?
That's
I always tell my wife, see, at least I think I'm funny.
all you need. Can entertain yourself. That's it.
That's right.
Hey, I'll say what I like's funny. If you want to laugh along, hey, great, good for you. Nah, I'm still laughing.
Yep.
All
At
right.
you.
What's that?
At you.
As long as they're laughing, who cares?
That's right.
I don't give a shit.
No press is negative.
Good point, sir. All right, Jay, what's your next one?
Out of the Cellar by Rat.
Of course, that's got to be it
Yes.
somewhere. Yeah, yeah.
Fucking 10 out of 10 album, boys. I mean,
Yeah.
there ain't nothing bad on it. I mean, I like the deep cuts better than I would Round and Round by far. Give me I'm Insane. Give me the Scene of the Crime. Give me The Morning After.
Oh, it's a great tune.
Mm.
I don't
Mine's
think
Well,
Rat
She
was
Wants
really
Money.
capable of writing bad tunes back then.
I don't know, but well, back then, no.
They kept doing it for the next 4 or 5 albums.
I know.
That run from Out of the Cellar to Detonator, all great albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and that's. I mean, I even liked when they did that album. What was it? The self-title, I think.
What, the
Yeah,
EP?
self-titled.
Oh, the EP.
No,
Yeah.
it was
Oh, the
no,
one
no,
that
no,
came
it's
out
the
late
one that-
more
90s.
recent, the one with
The late,
Carlos, yeah, the one with Carlos Cavazo on it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, that
Even
was
the
even
one,
a
what was the last one? Infestation's really good too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was their comeback one that had
Yeah.
Cavazo in it, right? I think he's the one I can't remember the year. It was just the self-titled one, and it had Love Struck, and that was the big song. And it had Robbie Crane was playing bass in that incarnation.
Was it 97? Was it that
If
late?
only there was a way to look it up. Oh wait, there is.
Oh, they have the internet on computers now.
Oh wait, that's right.
Sorry. Which was the yellow one again? The yellow one was the
That one.
kinda-
That's the one. That's
Yeah.
the one
That
we're
one-
talking about.
That was a good album. I
Yeah, it
liked
was.
it. Lots of people
Yeah.
give it a
Yeah,
hard
the
time,
yellow-
but I thought
It was
yellow
just
one was
different. That's
99.
all it was. 99.
99.
Yeah.
All right, it was later. All right.
Infestation was 2010.
that
Yeah.
was
Well, that
all
was-
DeMartini on that yellow one, right?
I believe so.
I
I
think
think he
so.
was the
I don't-
only sole guitar player.
Yeah.
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah, Infestation's fucking phenomenal too. I mean, it doesn't have that same spice, that things had with Robin Crosby, but fucking undeniably great album.
It's just like
Okay.
how do they have so many goddamn good albums and they're not bigger? I mean, it's not like Rat were slouches when it came to sales, but that band should have been way bigger with the quality of music they kept pumping out.
Oh yeah.
I think
But
that's going
why?
to be a question for the ages. I mean,
I
there's a
know,
lot
but
of
I know
bands
the
back
answer.
then. Yeah.
They didn't write syrupy ballads.
Yeah.
Even giving yourself away on Detonator still is like it's not. You still that's like the 90s, right? But it's over by then. Like, they weren't doing ballads in like 86, 87, 88, 80. Like they weren't.
No.
So
No. And they really didn't have much until then
Yeah.
in terms of ballads. And yeah, you're right. 1990, it's like, okay, what are we going to do with
You
this?
can't blow up with dudes. You got to blow up with women, and the women
Yep.
attract the dudes, and you got to have that nice mix. That's where
Yeah.
Skid Row lost it, man.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's still up until Detonator. I think the debut sold 2-3 million, and the rest all went platinum. So they were selling them.
Oh yeah.
But you're right. If they had that one syrupy ballad on, let's say, "Reach for the Sky," that probably would have sold like 4 or 5 million.
Probably.
absolutely.
They didn't know.
Yeah.
Jason, you're number 3.
My number 3, I'm still in Canada. My number 3 is the debut album by Svengali, Under the
Ooh.
Influence.
Okay.
And you just hear the beginning after the look at me in the eyes. But when that guitar and drum comes in, it just pounds you into nothing.
That is right, Liebchen.
The opening track is so good. And again, 2 great ballads and just everything is good. For me, I know people are going to have issue with it. I know Trevor and I have talked about it. He has issues, but for me, that's a 10 out of 10 as well. It's right beside Slick Toxic, like both of them. I can't pick one and be like killing one of my children.
That I definitely take Slick Toxic and drown the other one.
I know you would. I just wouldn't know what to do. It's
I
just
like
such an-
Svengali, but
Okay.
Wait a minute.
For a
Oh,
second,
wait,
there,
wait.
Nate, I thought you had the. I
There
never
it
heard
is.
of these guys.
There's my autographed copy.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. Okay.
I know Svengali.
Copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Again, another band from Canada, like here in the States. We heard nothing about them. No clue. And it
So
wasn't
good.
for me, at least in the last 10 years, I've heard of them. Started getting
They just
into
released
them.
a record a year or 2 ago.
Yeah.
Battle Scar, something like that. Great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, it was pretty good. That debut is good. It's good. I wouldn't say it's great. It's got some great songs on it, but I like half of the album and half of it I could just say.
Yeah, well, you don't know who Brighton Rock is, so fuck next.
No, that's right. So, hey, what does he say after "Look at me in the eyes"?
You will hear nothing, see nothing, feel nothing, but Svengali.
Yeah, but then what does it say though? And then he says,
Bengali. And then she says, yeah.
"That is right."
He says, that is
The
right,
hell's,
Liebchen.
the hell's
Yeah, but
going
what? Niption?
Liebchen.
That is right, Liebchen.
I
So
believe
it's
it's like, I
Liebchen,
think it's
German.
German for like my love, or I don't know.
Liebchen?
Look it up.
Yeah.
You'll
That
put
is
it down
right,
there.
Niption.
Yeah, I'll put the translation down there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, I thought we were doing drumming.
Sorry.
No,
We're not,
drum
do-
beats
we're
is a
not
different
doing
episode.
we're not doing drum beats.
Drum
Not
beats
today.
too. All right, Nate, what's your next one?
My number three is gonna go to one of my favorite.
You
Bands.
should say welcome to Wonderland and fucking Mad Hatter. Why the hell
No,
not?
I was waiting for Jason to bring that in number one.
Hey, we're not there yet.
Fair enough. Huh.
My number three is going to the band that I can't stop talking about. And I even posted on Drummer Boy Jones that I was so jealous because he was hanging out with the Bullet Boys. And the Bullet Boys debut is going to be my number three. I think
That's a great album.
You know what? When that album came out that summer, that was pumped at the lake every single day. Hard as a Rock is such a killer opener. Smooth Up in Ya. Like, to this day, I will never turn that song off. I just crank it up.
Let's turn this up. Yeah, that's better.
I think it's fantastic. I know, Brian, you give For the Love of Money a little bit of a hard time, but I think it's great.
That's the weakest song on the album. The rest is great.
But even the weakest song on the album is pretty darn good.
It's all right.
And I love it all. I love it all. I love Mark Torian's voice, even though Jay thinks he's a jerk.
No, I believe he's a fucking cocksucker. There's a slight.
I believe
Not
the
a jerk.
technical term is
Easy. Yeah, no, I am a huge Bullet Boys fan, and I love their discography, but that album is just amazing.
I'm with you on that. I remember, seeing Smooth Up In Ya on MTV, and you're like, holy crap. But to Hard as a Rock, when you pop that album in, it just hits you. There's no lead into it. It doesn't have a riff that starts it off. There's no, I don't know, clip from a movie or a show. It just punches you in the face and doesn't stop the end of that album. It's just pure adrenaline. It's a great album. I had it on my honorables.
Kick-ass opener.
Dave said, and we're talking about bass players. The bass players didn't seem to do a lot, but I feel like Lonnie Vincent really did. He's got so many of these little sweet fills and stuff that he does. He's got these solo parts where it's just him, and it's all throughout the record, and I think it's great.
But it's also nothing like complex, but it's tasty. It fits so well and does such a great job doing what he has to do. He's got a few songs here and there where like he's the backbone of that song. It's just carrying it along. It's great. Yeah, I love that album. I mean, they all build him as the next Van Halen, and you can kind of see why with that album. Not quite the same level of success. Right. Okay.
You're like, why do I keep inviting this guy?
Yeah, I know. What a dick. But
my dislike for Mark Torian aside, there is some fantastic shit on that album.
I was gonna say, do you listen to Bullet Boys, or you just put it on and go, nah, this guy's an asshole, I can't?
Yeah, if I hear it, comes on, Spotify or whatever, I'll listen. I might go through Smooth Up just because I've heard that song fucking 5 million times.
I could still raise the volume.
But if Hard as a Rock comes on, I always listen to that.
Yeah.
I'd like to hit him over there with a fucking beer bottle. So
beer bottles.
Yeah, but their first record is pretty fucking phenomenal. There's some shit off their second record I like.
Yeah, Freak Show got trashed. A lot of people don't like that for some reason.
I love it.
I'm with you. It's a pretty good
So
album.
good. Yeah.
It's not on the same level as the debut, but there's a lot of good stuff on Freak Show as well.
Oh, Freak
But yeah.
Show's the what? That's the Mick Sweetest solo album.
Perfect. It's fantastic.
But like when it starts, when Smooth Up In You starts with Taurine just yelling and belting out Smooth Up In You, it's like, fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
I just think he's got the greatest, coolest voice. Like, it's, I don't know. I wish I could sing like that. I'd be at karaoke every night. Just,
It's belting out tunes.
yeah.
Oh. All right, my next one. It seems like the last couple have been pretty sleazy, but this band combined like metal with funk and just had a groove to them. And I'll always love this band, love this debut. But Blackout in the Red Room by Love Hate.
Yes.
Fantastic album. It's got a grit to it that goes beyond sleaze. There's something to this thing. It's just dirty. There's a dirtiness to it. And you listen to the lyrics, you're like, wow, yeah, LA was pretty shitty if you're not exactly the band with the strippers coming all over, show up in the mounds of cocaine and the expensive liquor. Nah, these guys were drinking half drunk beers with cigarette butts in it and shooting up in the dumpster behind the club. That's basically what it came down to. And oh my God, so many good songs.
I think in the liner notes, didn't you get an STD inside it when you put it on? Just from osmosis? I think so.
The CD came with a free shot of penicillin.
That's like the Kiss with a lead singer named Jizzy Pearl for
I always thought, like, that's what you're going with? That's what you decided to go with, okay? But I mean, the title track got me to buy the album. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Like, Tumbleweed is fantastic. Fuel to Run. One More Round. There's so many good songs on this. It's just crazy. A great Straight Jacket. It's fantastic. The whole album's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Oh man, the Kiss comic was done in their blood, and this is done in his jizz. Like for
Probably done in someone else's blood from a needle.
I got to apologize to everyone who's ever watched an episode where I said I wasn't a love-hate guy, because I, over the last 2 weeks, have become the biggest love-hate fan on that record, because seeing Jizzy live changed my life, and I am a huge fan all of a sudden, and I didn't give that record enough credit, and I've been listening to it nonstop since seeing Quiet Riot, and it is fantastic. Absolutely.
It is. Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah. I am a new fan.
Guilty. Welcome to the dark side.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Because there was a story, he was on, him and the bassist, I believe it was, Skid Row's, were on Headbangers Ball. And before Jizzy Pearl on his show talked about this. He's like, back in the day, I used to drink a lot and had a short temper. And I just couldn't control. And before they went on, Ricky Rackman goes, oh, I thought you guys were like posers or something. But that song, Why Do You Think They Call It Dope? Yeah, it's a pretty good song. And they let go over, and he's fuming. And Skid's like, don't say anything and blow this for us. If you go off on this guy, this is our big chance here to get out, to just shut up. And if you look at the clip of them on talking, you see in his face just like gritting his teeth, looking at her, going, you fucking piece of shit. You can just see him being pissed.
Tagging that right now.
Put the clip in. Put the clip in.
Of course I will.
What song will we be hearing from you this evening? She's an Angel. Very cool. So that'll be fun. We've got acoustic performance to look forward to.
Of course I will. But I won't. He's just staring daggers at him going, oh, you piece of shit. If my band's career wasn't on the line, I'd be punching you in the face right now.
What was that their first single?
No, the title track was.
Okay.
Yeah, and I believe that was the only other single. I don't know if She's an Angel was ever a single.
See, I don't think we got we never got a lot of love-hate on much music.
Mm-hmm. We didn't get a lot here in the States either. You saw those two on Headbangers Ball, but other than that, you listen to the lyrics, you listen to the song. It's not really commercial pop friendly kind of stuff.
Let's find some music.
Getting back,
not going to hear it on like,
Nope.
right after every Rose has thorn on the regular radio. It wasn't going to happen. But that's the beauty of it. It's just so fucking wrong and dirty. It's great.
So good.
Good pick.
Yeah, thank you. All right, Dave, your next one.
Okay, my number 2 debut album. I didn't even know about this band probably until, goodness, 15 years ago or so, maybe. And the first album I heard by them was when Steve Jerry was their lead singer before he joined Journey. So my number 2 is Taiketo Don't Come Easy.
That's on my
Um,
honorables.
yeah, I love that
Yep.
song, especially the lead off track, Forever Young.
Forever young, time on our side. We've got tomorrow.
That's my favorite song by them and one of my favorite songs of all time, really. So I love that song. I love the way they use acoustic guitars on a lot of the songs before the full band comes in. Love that one. Love Walk on Fire as well. That's probably my second favorite song on that. Standing Alone, one of the better power ballads in the genre, in my opinion. So, and of course, I love Danny Vaughn's voice. He's probably one of my top 3 or 4 singers in hair metal. So that's
Still
my
sounds
number
great.
2.
Yeah.
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 For
It's
me,
good.
Burning Down Inside is my favorite off that album.
That's
That should
great
have been a
too.
hit too. There's so many good songs. I gotta say this. I appreciate that you have on the back all the album covers as you go through them.
Yeah,
I know.
I put
Nice
that together
touch.
earlier.
I don't like these other
Yeah.
lazy bastards, but that's great.
I like that
too. You couldn't even figure out which way to put your phone, Jay. So got the crap.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an album. If it came out a few years earlier, probably would have blown up.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a great album.
Standing Alone probably could have been a top 10 song in my opinion. I mean, and then with, of course, Forever Young. To me, that's kind of like Bon Jovi's Living Out a Prayer. Same kind of lyrical content as that song, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
But
That's-
Forever
that's-
Young has
that's
that driving guitar, and there's a few. I always put it into the what do you call it? Eye of the Tiger feel. Like
Yeah.
Forever Young has that Eye of the Tiger driving guitar feel, same as like Savatage Gutter Ballet. It's just got those. There's a certain feel to that song. It's a great opener.
Yeah,
That's a fantastic tune. Yeah. Jay, number 2.
Shouldn't surprise anybody. Wicked Sensation.
Oh, yeah, that's a great album. I had a feeling you have it, so I didn't put it on mine. But man, what a great album! That's a 10 out of 10.
At any time possible, in any way possible, I will sneak this album or something off of it into every fucking episode that we do. And why? Because this album is that fucking good.
And I've said it before. It's George Lynch's best work.
Why would you try and insert that on every fucking thing we do? You're such an ass. I can't imagine somebody doing that.
Oh, because I'm an asshole like that. I can imagine.
I guess I've never seen anybody do that before. Have you, Brian?
No, not at all. Not in this.
No.
Not on this program.
Not on this one.
No.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Yeah, do that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait,
but I don't. You can't argue with that record. George Lynch.
Jason's good at ventriloquism.
Yes, it is. Jason, you're cutting out there, Jason.
Brilliance.
Now, I have a question for you.
He's
fellas.
distracted by gay pirates. That's why.
Yeah, he's just staring at it.
Off of Wicked
Are we all back now?
All right, hold on. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, you're
If
back.
you had to pick one
good? Okay.
song off of Wicked Sensation as your favorite, what would it be?
Ooh, wow.
That is a fucking hard question. That's why I'm asking.
Right off the top of my head, it's a toss up between Sweet Sister Mercy and Bed of Roses. One of those. The whole album's great. I can't.
You know what I do like down too. Yeah.
Wait, what? You're crapping out there, Jason. We can't.
I am crapping out. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
There you
Canadian
I do that
internet.
better. Yeah. What do you do? But you
Like
know
that
what?
one part of Sweet Sister Mercy when they have the rest and they sing that part and they kick back into it.
Sweet sister.
Ah, it's so tasty.
It
So
is so
tasty.
good.
What about
Oh
you, Nate
man.
Danger?
Date.
What's your
I think
favorite off there?
the title track is so great.
It's a
I
it's
think
a
I
great
think
one.
River of Love, I think I'm gonna go with.
That's another great one
That's
too.
probably mine as well.
I was
Oh,
always a
there's
fan
so
of
many good
Damn That
songs.
River.
If I were to pick my current favorite,
You troll.
it would be Rain.
That's a
Okay.
good one too. I
Just
always
try and
like,
pick a bad one. You can't.
what's the one
Oh,
song? Dance of the Dogs? Is that
yeah.
it?
Yep.
Where the one line, your mama should have told you wrong from what right, so wipe those tears away, to a stripper is just so underratedly mean to someone where it's like, damn, that is vicious. That is just
Love that
vicious.
though. So good.
Oh, yeah. I would want to dance,
Oh,
bitch, dance. Like, god damn.
such a
Where did
great
stripper hurt
record.
you, George? God damn. Wow. Huh.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic pick, though. That's a
So
great
good.
album.
Yep. Damn.
Nice.
Jason, your next one.
I'm still in Canada.
There you
And
are.
I know, and so is my number 2 pick because it's the debut from one of my top 5 bands of all time. And just last year they released their 16th record, and it's the debut by Harum Scarum, self-titled, Brilliance, 10 out of 10. And most of their records are. I
Nate's
dare
just
you,
laughing.
I dare you, I dare you to give me a bad record that they've made because there isn't one.
I couldn't name one song by them.
No.
I'll be
Exactly.
honest. That the name of the band annoys me. It's so stupid.
I know
Me
it does.
too.
Man, they named it after a Bugs Bunny cartoon. So whatever.
Is that what it's from?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because they had SNL had a bit called Harem Scarum.
Good evening. Welcome to Harem Scarum, the show where we learn firsthand the horrifying, hair-damaging experiences of everyday people.
So
It was
stupid.
a Bugs Bunny cartoon, something like that.
Oh
Didn't they
god,
say like
yeah,
hear 'em,
probably.
scare 'em, rip 'em, tear 'em, or something like that? One of
Yeah,
those?
something like that.
Yeah.
Just an amazing melodic rock band that just delivers time after time. And when she sees this episode, she will agree. Our queen, Melissa, she agrees.
Yeah, she was a couple months ago. She was really getting into them. Yeah,
Hardcore into it. Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I like that Brian said he didn't really care for the name. I was always one of those guys that if their hair was too curly, I couldn't handle it. Like these guys where they got these tight curls and like bad haircuts threw me off, man. I can't.
Can't do this.
I can barely handle CJ Snare's haircut in Firehouse. Like those Firehouse guys, they had some
I was
big
gonna
curly
say
hair
they
too.
had
They
had like
They
that
did.
late 17th century wig looking thing. Yeah,
With the bangs cut across, and then these big curly like. I couldn't do it, you know, and Harem Scarum falls into that category for me.
yeah, but you like
the one that
Firehouse.
the one that always got me was Robin McCauley's hair back when he was in the Macaulay Shinker band.
Yeah.
Oh man, that thing stood up about probably a foot and a half off his head. It seemed like.
Oh,
We should do
how
that.
about Jim
Episode
Gillette?
of bad haircuts and hair
Nitro.
metal. That's fantastic. What are you
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about?
No, it's a great record. I'm talking about his hair.
It's fantastic.
I mean, okay.
That's why. I mean, all right, you look at the picture of Nitro. I'll put the picture right up here. And you look at that band, the album you're getting exactly as advertised. It's
Yeah,
over the
you
top,
are.
in your face, absolute metal chaos. That's all it is, the whole thing.
Over the
whole
top
thing.
vocals, over the top guitars, everything.
It's
Yeah.
over the top. Everything is over the top.
I mean, how many nicks
Those-
can I have on my guitar and play all at the same time
Ah.
and break glass at the same time?
Exactly. And when it starts off with the song, what's the first song? Freight Train. I'm like, a freight train coming. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you definitely are. You're barreling through everything on every song.
It's the
I should've
record
put
that
that on
Vinnie
my list.
Vincent. You should have.
I should have put
Vinnie
that on my
Vincent wished
list.
he could make a record like that.
He tried in '86, didn't work.
Sure didn't
work. All right,
Maybe
Nate, what's your
Guitar
next?
Mageddon is it, man.
Guitar Mageddon. Not for nothing. Yeah, it cost $2 million, but that album name is great. That's a fantastic name, Guitar Mageddon. That alone's worth it with the price of admission, which is $2 million apparently.
Well, when we sell all the Mad Hatter records that we're using the proceeds, we're buying that record from Vinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How good can that be?
It won't be.
I can't be. I can't see it. Like, he hasn't. What was the last thing he did? All Systems Go? And I can't see it being on that level. No way. 35 years later. 40. I'm pushing 40. Oh my God. And it's not going to be over the top, out of control like the debut. When he was just going crazy. Like, so showing to Gene Simmons, too many notes on my solos, will eat this. And he's going out of time. All right, Nate, your next one.
All right, my number 2. This is the first duplicate we're having. My number 2 is gonna go same as Dave's number 5, right? It's going to Skid Row's debut. Because I lived, breathed, slept Skid Row for years when that debut came out, and seeing him open up for Bon Jovi on the New Jersey tour, and when Oh Say Can You Scream came out, it was just like everything I wanted to be was Skid Row. And the guitar tones those two share, I just think it's the best band. Like, they were so great. Rachel was the coolest bass player. Dave and Snake, Scotty were a fantastic duo back and forth. Sebastian Bach was the coolest frontman at the time. And I get now people's issues, and even issues back then.
Her comment, maybe I could have sold 20 million records if I didn't smoke pot. Well, maybe Bill Clinton would have become the president of the United States. Look, come on. It's the Raid logo on a t-shirt, right? Only instead, and on the Raid logo it says kills bugs dead underneath it. Well, this says AIDS kills fags dead. And I said, what's wrong with killing little bundles of wood? No, anyway, nobody gets it, my jokes.
What the hell was that?
But at the time, I just thought he was the coolest guy ever. And the guy can sing. I truly do think that I Remember You is one of the greatest ballads of all time. I still get chills every time I hear that when he does the I Love You part at the end. It's just epic. And can't say a bad thing about that debut album.
That's the kind of album that bands wish they can put out as a debut.
Yeah.
That's how damn good that is, and be that successful with it.
Yeah, and some people give Can't Stand the Heartache a hard time. I think it's a great song. There's not a bad song. I've said in the past the weakest song for me personally is Piece of Me, but it's still a song that I like. I'm still good with it. I don't have to turn it off. So it's a fantastic debut.
Yeah, you can just put it on, let it run through. No problem.
Yes, album cover. I love the fact that you couldn't really see them, that it's in an alley. I love the fact that it's black and red. Black and red, in case you don't know, that's kind of my motif.
Yeah. I just wish you could see more on it. It's just too, I don't know. It just seems like it's out of focus.
I just love brighter. That, though. I loved because it had this mystery about it. You're just like,
yeah, I get that.
And argue with the record. Yeah.
All right, my next one I gotta find it here because I gotta. You guys we were talking about how every now and then you have a bass player that has a sound and a tone that stands out and does different things. I've talked about this band before and how this bass sound on this album made me get 2 fretless basses, and that's the debut from Blue Murder, their self-titled debut. It's a fantastic album.
I would have never guessed it was on your list. I would have, yeah.
So great. It's
absolutely knew it would be here.
Of course. I actually did. my very first episode on this channel, I had 10 out of 10 albums. I think 4 of them were from that episode I have on this. Pretty much
Yeah, for
I
sure.
used the same one. But I mean, yeah, Tony Franklin's tone and sound on his fretless bass on this album was the first time I ever, at least I can remember, noticing a fretless bass. Because at the time, I really, yeah, like someone like a Jaco Pastorius, it's noticeable. Yeah, of course. But I wasn't into that kind of music back then. And I remember seeing, well, I don't think I heard it first. I knew John Sykes was on it, and I loved Whitesnake, and the self-titled album's unbelievably great. So I just got this without listening to it. And you pop it in, and the first thing was Riot. Oh my God, what a tune. And it just keeps going. There's so many good songs on this. And I mean, yeah, we all know the story that Valley of the Kings, an 8-minute song, should not have been the lead-off single. But I mean, there's so many great the title track, Blue Murder by Blue Murder off the album Blue Murder is great. Ptolemy is a fantastic song. Billy, and closing out with Black Hearted Woman. You listen to that one, you go, oh yeah, this guy wrote the self-titled album for Whitesnake. It sounds like a Whitesnake, dude.
That sounded like it could have been on Whitesnake's album.
Yeah, but fantastic album.
And who knew how good a singer John Sykes was, too? I mean, he's already a hell of a guitar player, and then he comes out and he's the lead singer in the band.
Well, there's I forget the name of the song off the top of my head. A demo they did with, shit, who was it? Oh, going blank on his name. Gillen from Badlands. And the song fucking kills. And you're just like, phew, what if he was in this band? It's just amazing. And they threw him around. They were trying to, find people. And I forgot who said it to Sykes. Like, why don't you just sing? You don't have to worry about any of this nonsense. Plus, you don't have to pay another guy. That's another thing, too. But that's another thing. A trio to get this much sound and power out of their songs is just amazing. It's a great album.
I'm still pissed off that they had just the wrong singles. Like anything you mentioned beside Valley of the Kings or Jelly Roll, like any of those could have been. It should have been Riot, honestly. But anyway,
I think Jelly Roll could have been bigger, like a Riot or Black Hearted Woman as your first song.
Yeah.
That would have been better off. I mean, a lot of these songs are kind of on the long side for singles, so you could have picked anything. If you're gonna go Valley with the Kings, go with shorter ones. That's the longest song on the album. But yeah, it's just top to bottom a great goddamn record.
You're goddamn right.
All right, Dave, let's closing it out. What's your number one?
Okay, my number one is from 1986. And when I saw this band, I think first thing I remember hearing or seeing of them was maybe their first video on MTV for this band from what's the lead off track? Shoot. Can't remember the lead off track right now, but my favorite song of all time, probably in the hair metal genre, is Modern Day Cowboy. So the debut album from Tesla, Mechanical Resonance.
I had that in my honorables.
Love that album. I mean, from start to finish, every song's good.
That's such a good album.
Even the slower songs are kind of moody. Like I said earlier, used the moody and atmospheric term for those songs, Changes. And We're No Good Together is more of a standard power ballad, but I like every song from start to finish pretty much on that album. I mean, and there's several albums that could have been excellent lead-off tracks, but I mean, just killer. I loved them. Never got a chance to see them live, but played that song to death, or that album to death, I'm sorry.
A fantastic album.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so
good. And I like the second one almost as much, but the debut.
Guess what? They're so good live. Just going to tell you. It's like just putting on a CD and listening, and they still sound great. Still sound great.
No, I see that for the longest time. You're all over. Yeah, but that was my favorite album by them for a while. I think Great Radio Controversy is right up there with that debut. But yeah, that's an epic album right there. So good. Easy Come, Easy Go.
Oh, my favorite.
So good.
Yeah.
Easy come, easy go, easy come, easy go.
That's what I was trying to think of.
I'm a Psychotic
Yeah,
Summer
track.
guy to the end.
Psychotic Summer is really good too.
It took me longer to get into that one, but I love it now as well.
The opening guitar riff of Modern Day Cowboy is just
so
I almost thought it kind of had an Iron Maiden type sound, that intro to that song.
Yeah.
That's
a good point.
Yeah.
What's the other one that starts off with "I can't believe this fucked up world in which we're living in"? That's a great tune too.
Oh, that's Coming at You Live, I think.
Coming at You Live is fantastic. So many
that
good
was
songs.
something as a teenager. I'm like, oh, it's got the F word in it. It's got to be cool.
It's yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm buying 2 of those albums. I love it so much.
Yeah.
It starts with that epic drum fill. I just love it.
Yeah.
Testa was the first band I ever saw live.
Ooh.
Great band.
Nice.
I mean, I even like the cover of Little Susie. I think it's a lot better than the original. Actually.
That's great
one of
too.
my favorite
Yeah.
Covers. I like the little acoustic intro to Getting Better as well before the full band kicks in on that one.
Mm-hmm. That's one of those bands that it should have been bigger. They were perpetually an opening act, and I don't get it.
Because they didn't conform to the look. They were just they got off work. They got off work and came to the arena.
Yep, they left the factory, punched out, and they went to the arena. You're right. But yeah, that's a great pick.
Talk about another awesome guitar duo, right?
Oh
yeah. All right, Jay, what's your number one?
Self-titled from Wasp.
Oh.
A band that does not get mentioned near
Thank
enough.
you, sir.
You are welcome, sir.
God. They were too dangerous for me.
That fucking album has.
It was scary.
They had the attitude, they had the theatrics, they had the look, they had the fucking songs. Jesus Christ, that album is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Look past the hits, which are all fucking killer. Look at one song, it'll make you a fucking fan. The torture never stops.
Good.
That song is just fucking killer.
I think my favorite deep track on that record is Hellion for sure.
Great. That you could say School Days even also. School Days is a fucking killer song. I know, Brian, you're not really a big fan.
I can't explain it. I just can't get into Wasp, and I don't know why. I just don't understand it. It's not even like I don't like the songs, or I don't like anything by them. The songs I like are kick ass, but I can't explain it. Just never got into them.
That's my next concert in October.
No, is it?
You lucky motherfucker.
Yep. And this tour, it's the first 4 records. So come on.
Can Blackie even move anymore?
I don't care if he fucking lip syncs.
If he can sing, you're right. They might have to wheel him out like Hannibal Lecter.
Don't care.
That fucking thing. Huh.
Yeah.
It could be the original release of this album, or it could be the remaster. Both are great. There's only one notable difference, and that's the inclusion of Animal Fuck Like a Beast on the reissue.
Mm-hmm. So that's a great tune.
Let's find some music.
That's a fucking fantastic.
It's a great tune. I don't get out.
I don't know. I think it's going to become a pet project of mine to get you into Wasp somehow. I'll find something that hooks. I don't care what the fuck it is. That way, me and Jason can have an episode about Wasp.
Just take me on your Canadian ass kicking tour and play nothing but Wasp.
That's right.
Maybe that'll convert me.
Fucking deal, man.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea. What about you, Nate? Dave, you guys fans of Wasp or?
I like quite a few songs, but I haven't ever been a huge fan of them. I didn't get into them back at the time they were out and popular or anything, but
That's me.
Getting into it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I couldn't get into them either. I don't mind some tunes. I've listened to quite a bit because there's people I know that like Wasp, but they just on paper they sound like I should like them. Yeah.
Yeah, you should. They're great.
I like makeup in metal. I like costumes. I like everything that they're about. I like, cod pieces and crotch
Flaming cod pieces.
fires or whatever he does.
Flaming cod pieces. Name my next band, Flaming Cod Piece.
Yeah.
So
Well,
good.
all right, we're gonna do this because I know what yours is gonna be, Jason. So we're gonna hold off on you because it's gonna be the
Okay.
same as mine. It's gonna be the same. So
All right, skipping me. Okay.
yeah, go ahead, Nate. What's your
Fair enough.
nice respect?
Fair enough.
My number one.
Yep, because I know what Jason's is. We're gonna.
You guys
do
know
all
what mine
ones.
is too. You have to know. I've said it a million times over and over. The best, greatest debut of all time is Appetite for Destruction. Guns N' Roses.
I had a feeling
Even
you'd had
though,
that.
yeah, even though there's so much that happened after that, that record is solid
Garbage.
gold. And I love it. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
I love Lies, and then then they kind of fizzled out for me.
Yeah. Then they sucked after that. So sorry, Mariah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just they just yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I mean, that's a once in a career album right there, and I understandably were never able to recreate it.
Yep.
Blew the wad on the first album.
Well, and then you hear all the rumors, right? And people say, well, Tracy Guns is all over that album. So was Tracy Guns part of the writing magic that couldn't be reduplicated, right? I don't know, but all of the magic for me on Appetite, I think was duplicated on Lies somewhat because of the Live Like a Suicide stuff, and then the acoustic stuff I thought was really cool. I was super excited, but the illusions to me were just a letdown.
Yeah, totally. I'm with you on that. I'm totally with you on that. I remember when those came out. It was like because we've been waiting for 4 years.
Oh yeah,
something. You're right. Lies had that attitude still. I'm gonna say because half the album was that when they were younger and still hungry and had the same attitude that they had when Appetite got released
from '86.
And yeah, and two, the second half, the acoustic half, they still had Izzy and Adler.
Yeah,
those guys without them, I think it's more without Adler because Izzy was around for the two Illusions albums. He was there.
Yep.
And even then it got over bloated and Axl was taking over and running things. But when they got rid of Steven Adler, that band was never the same again.
Ever.
And
Nope,
it lost that swinging groove on the songs. Just it wasn't the same. Just
Well, remember the other
there.
day when I was talking about the soul of a band?
No.
You just proved my point.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
100%.
Yeah, once that he was not gone, they forced him out and tried to fucking screw him over on money because he was too high to realize what was going on. Until his mom stepped in. His mom looked over the contract like, nah. But yeah, once they were never able to recapture that, and I think during the creation of the Use Your Illusion albums, it became more of the Axl Rose project.
Yeah,
and I think some kind of were going along with it, or maybe they were like, "Hey, look, this is a big thing here. We're not doing. It's fine. Okay, we'll give Axl November Rain. It's gonna be a big hit, whatever." But they just never were able to have that click they did beforehand. It's crazy how you start off with that album and then that's it. You fizzled out. Yes, in my mind, they were because when that thing came out, that's a groundbreaking album right there.
Oh, and I don't
changed the
even
genre.
Even the people that aren't a fan can't deny the impact that it had. It was everywhere.
Yeah. And as soon as that album blew up, all of a sudden everybody wanted to look and be like Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
I used to, when I was in high school, I worked at a Italian restaurant as a busboy, and one of the chefs was a vocalist, and he blew out his voice trying to sound like Axl Rose.
Nice.
He was like, "This is the thing. I got to do this." And yeah, he was next thing you know, he couldn't do it anymore. He just destroyed his voice on it. Like, good job, bro. All right, you want the honors here, Jason?
As you start talking, I'll do this. Hold on. Where is it?
Svengali, bro.
Up. Go up.
There.
Wait, that's not Every Dog Has Its Day by Salty Dog.
Oh,
No, my number one album, the greatest hair metal debut of all time, is 1989's self-titled debut by Badlands.
That was mine too. Unbelievable album.
Unbelievable.
You're goddamn right.
I mean,
What got you to get the album then?
What was I doing? You know what? It was hockey. Yeah, it was hockey. I was playing hockey with some older guys, and a guy brought one into a pickup practice. We were playing spring league, and they were just talking, the older kids, and they were saying, "Oh, you gotta listen to this. I just got this tape, whatever. Dudes are from Black Sabbath, and this guy's from Ozzy and whatever." And I'm kind of sitting there. I was like, "Okay, sure," and put it in, and then, well, fuck. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. And it's all Jake. And that was my whole summer thing. I think I just recently talked about this on
on
the
my
Kiss video
channel.
on Rock and Danger, is that, everybody else I was Badlands up until Hot in the Shade came out. But that whole summer, while everybody was still glammy hair banding and Poison and all that shit, I was just, you're in my car, you're listening to this fucking tape, and shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, get out. Because this is the greatest thing you're ever going to hear in your life. And 40 years later, I'll still say the same thing.
Yeah.
Groundbreaking, different, doesn't matter. All the songs would hold up today. If that came out right now, it'd be like, this is a great rock album. It is that fucking good. And as all the basement viewers know, if Brian and I ever do a road trip, it's the only CD we're taking.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is. Because I got it based off of Dreams in the Dark. Saw that on Headbangers Ball. I'm like, wow, that's a great tune. Went out and I got this with the Bullet Boys debut. And
that's a good day.
I said this before, where the guy behind the counter, so small local mom and pop kind of record store. So you would sit there and talk music with the people that work there. And he was talking up Bullet Boys. Oh, McSweetie, he was with King Cobra. It's a great out. You got to check. And said nothing about Badlands, which looking back, you're like, I don't think this dude listened to this yet. I don't think he popped it in and found out what this was about. I remember I came home, had it on cassette, some old fuck. And you're right, you pop it in, and then opening riff to High Wire was just holy crap. And that album just keeps your mind blown from every song till the end. Fantastic album.
So fucking good.
Yeah, it's that good. I mean, I'm looking at the list right here. Like Winter's Call. My favorite is definitely Hard Driver. That is an incredible song. Devil Stomp is great. Rumbling Train, Winter's Call. It's Dancing on the Edge.
Call.
So many good. I remember when I was in high school, on the bathroom wall I used to write, because I thought it was cool. Feels so good to be so bad. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm a tough guy. Give me badass. But yeah, I start to finish, this is an unbelievable album.
Hey,
even though that album
that's like almost our song title. Jason and I are writing a song called "Feels So Good to Be Hurt by You."
Right.
Close.
That's right.
It's close.
We are. We got to finish that thing, by the way. But anyway, it's another thing too. It's to this, like, just Ray Gillen or whatever. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna slag him, but if they wanted to, that dude could have sang any fucking ballad and made it a hit too. But Winter's Call was there, but they could have. His voice was just so pure and just fucking perfect. He's just
one of the best in the genre.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, I'd put him up there with Sebastian Bach. He's right there.
Easily.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the body of work so you can do proper, right? Because he unfortunately passed away. But so good. So
the whole band is
number
great
one
too. The whole band is great.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They sure were.
Oh, perfect album.
I am just saying, and I'll say it. I've said it several times. Jake is around. Greg is around. Eric ain't doing much these days. And there's a dude that lives overseas named Dino that sounds exactly like Ray Gillen. Make the fucking phone call, somebody.
Oh, imagine. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's not gonna
It
happen.
won't happen, but it should.
It's just
Yeah.
weird how a band this good is pretty much just closeted away from everybody unless you can find a copy or know about this band or maybe catch them on YouTube. Yeah, pfft, you barely hear these guys, and it's an
Yeah.
unbelievable record.
Well,
Yeah.
what did Jake do to that record company that pissed them off enough to where they buried him?
I think it had less to do with Jake and more to do with what Ray did, right? And
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, the
it did.
lawsuits
What
and stuff. Yeah,
what I don't understand is that if that was part of the agreement, just to take it out of production and stuff, put it back in, because sure, it's sad that what Ray did and your family was affected, and probably some of these young ladies are have passed on, but those things are selling and there's money at least to help. I don't know, but still, I mean, and plus, not to mention, there's 3 other fucking members who's put their heart and soul into those records.
yeah.
Whatever.
But
Is what it
I
is.
also do think there were issues with the record company too.
Oh, sure.
Because they were always that whole band. I mean, after the debut, they're always shooting their mouths off and saying stupid stuff and shooting themselves in the foot. I want was it after Voodoo Highway came out? Like Jake said stuff about Ray in like one of the magazines, and Ray came up on stage and like took it out and said like all this
Yep.
shit was already going on. It's like I don't think they would have lasted much longer regardless. But man, the stuff they did was top notch.
Top shelf. Even, I mean, if you can find the bootleg out there, Dusk, with all the demos and stuff, is just so
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
even their demos are fucking great.
I know. I know. That's a shame.
It's such a shame.
All
Greatest
right, you guys
debut
got
ever. Die on that hill.
Yep. All right, any honorables, folks? Dave, what's
Yes.
what honorables you got?
Yeah, I've got about 10 here. I'll rattle off.
We got a list here.
Starting in a chronological order, got Rats Out of the Cellar in 84. 86, I've got Eat 'em and Smile by David Lee Roth. Night Songs by Cinderella. In 87, Appetite for Destruction. 88, Winger's debut. If they would have left that crappy cover of Purple Haze out.
Yeah, that's right, Dan.
Get rid of that.
Get rid of Dan.
The Badlands debut that we just talked about in 89, and Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinking Rich. Firehouse in 90.
Yep.
In 91, there's a Christian band called Novella that had One Big Sky. Love that one. And in 92, Wild Sides Under the Influence.
I'm surprised you didn't have that on yours, Jay. I thought you'd have that there.
The only reason I did not put it on there is because I was sure it was going to come up. Otherwise it would have been there.
I didn't put it on there because I thought you'd say it.
Okay, so
Gift of the Magi.
The last couple episodes, we've been guessing each other's shit, and I made a perfectly good point to not try to pick anything that I knew you were going to pick, just because I didn't want you to feel deflated this time. But no, everything I picked is stuff that I love. So I would have only put a couple other things on my list. I had Skid Row's debut in my honorables, Slaughter, Stick It to You, Autograph, Sign In Please, Wild Side, debut from Extreme, debut from Firehouse, Winger, Jackal, The Scream.
Jackal, Scream's a nice one.
Scream, yeah.
Trickster. And,
there it is. I was waiting for that one. That's on my honorables.
And America's Least
Gay
Wanted by
Pirates.
Ugly Kid Joe.
Ooh, okay.
Right. I mean, because you can't consider the EP a debut album.
No, it's not. It's an EP.
So, yeah. America's
All
Least
right.
Wanted is fucking fantastic, and I cannot wait to see Ugly Kid Joe live in like about a month.
Nice. I saw them open for Def Leppard in the late 90s. They were pretty damn good. They were the highlight for me. Chase, what about your honorables?
A lot have been mentioned. I'll do a couple older ones. Unruly Child's debut was fucking unbelievably good. I'll even do a couple of newer bands, but still the hair metal genre they're called. Midnight City's debut, There Goes the Neighborhood.
Nice. Yeah.
Amazing. Notorious, Marching On, unfucking real. Another band you can check out. They got a new album coming out with their debut, Velveteen Queen. And like all these are newer bands, but in the
That's a
genre.
great band.
Yeah, so good. And their first couple out on their new record is just as good. I mean, you can take any of these guys. There's so many out there, everybody. Like, because if you've been on these before, I love myself some Netherlands and some Sweden and all that. I mean, Crash Diet and Reckless Love and Crazy Licks.
Crazy Licks is fantastic.
Jesus Christ, there's so much good stuff out there. And in my mind, another one. Wigwam, unbelievable. In my mind, in Brian's mind, in Crash's mind, they're playing to 20,000 a night, and you can't tell me that they're not.
That's right. They're selling.
I don't care what Trevor says. Don't care.
Across Sweden.
They are. They are. So I just wanted to throw some new stuff out there if people are kind of wondering, listening to some new shit and whatever. Teaser Suite, there's another one. I could go all day. I got my phone's half full of bands from over there, but so I just wanted to throw a few of those out. And let's not forget, on my label, and the creator is here, Mad Hatter. Welcome to Wonderland.
There you go.
Fucking unbelievable. 10 banging tracks. 9 if you ask Crash.
What? That's his problem.
He doesn't like temptation.
Gives a shit. Tell him to shove it. All right, Nate, have some honorables.
You know what? There was only one that didn't make my list that I, obviously we went around, we said some really, really great albums that all probably deserved to some point. But for 10 out of 10s, the only one that didn't make it that hurt my feelings and I had to kick it off last moment was Pretty Boy Floyd's debut.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Leather Boys. I love that album. That album is like, it's got this innocent, weird type of magic to it. But it's not innocent, but it is. Like, it's all just, I just love it.
It's like dirty glam.
Yeah.
But they were over the top glam when that was like an old, like in '89, you're still putting on lipstick and shit. Like no one's done that in 3 years. They were still doing it.
Yeah. But the look was that. But then the lyrics are kind of juvenile. Like it's all kind of just like high school sweetheart type stuff, and it's not like, it's different. Like you got Hang On Lucy, or you got I saw you coming out of class the other day at school.
Well, you got to remember too, even though that
48 Hours of Rock,
the guy that wrote the album and probably wrote everything in 85, 86 that they stole it from.
That's right.
Well,
he was in the band. They didn't steal it from him.
Sure. I don't see his name on any of the credits. Do you?
Well, I thought he got writing credit on all the stuff. Maybe not on the album. It's MCA.
Yeah.
There you go. Done.
Yeah,
MCA.
Exactly.
Oh, it's MCA. Okay, cool. All right. That's all you got to say. Who are they on MCA?
Yeah, garbage label.
It's a good album, though.
Yeah. Let me go. You said a good amount of mine. I'm just gonna go through them instead of skipping around. Self-titled by Firehouse. This feud killed me to kick off. No Rules by Kick Tracy. Don't Come Easy by Ty Kettle. The Skid Row self-titled Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinking Rich by Warrant. And Night Songs was mentioned. You said South Gang's Tainted Angel, Jay. That's one. Shake Your Soul by Baton Rouge. Fantastic album. Yeah. One of lesser known one, Blondes. Their self-titled debut. The self-titled by Spread Eagle. Oh, it's a great album. This one killed me because I love this album so much. Vivid by Living Color. Asphalt Ballet's self-titled debut, and I think the rest of you guys had debut by Bullet Boys, Mechanical Residence, and Appetite for Destruction, and obviously Under the Influence. I thought that was going to be on Jake's list, but so much good shit. Damn.
Well, I just thought of one that none of us mentioned. Steelheart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a lot of.
There's another one. There's another one. Yeah,
Arcade.
Yeah. Arcade had a good one. We could sit here all day. But Junkyard self-titled debut is fantastic. So many goddamn Dangerous Toys self-titled debut. That I'm surprised no one said that. That's a great album too.
Hardline.
Hardline. Oh my
I
God.
thought about having Hardline on mine earlier. and I almost put Motley Crue on, but
Yeah.
I mean they kind of did start shit, but I don't know. It just to me what I had seems more powerful than Too Fast for Love.
Yeah.
I looked
I
up
get it.
several lists of top hair metal debut albums, and a lot of them had Too Fast for Love on there. I've never cared for it more than 2 or 3 songs, but
Really? So that's my favorite by them.
That's my favorite by them. It was
No.
going to be on my list, yeah.
Both of you are wrong. Could have picked 1994. That's the best Motley album ever.
What?
We could have called that a debut, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Could've.
It's not quite a debut. They were
Just
kind
like
of around before
5150.
that.
Just like 5150, you could call.
Or
New
Back
band.
in Black.
Those aren't debuts, folks. Those aren't debut albums. But okay, way to follow the assignment. All right, well, guys.
80s Kiss. Does 80s Kiss to get a debut?
80s
Lick
Kiss.
it up.
Lick it up. There it is. Lick it up. Best debut ever. Guys, thank you so much for being on. I appreciate it. This is way more fun when you got other people to talk to than just talking to a screen by yourself. All right, tell the good folks they can find you at, Dave.
find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, Dave_Kellogg. Just remember the cereal. You'll find me there. Same thing on Facebook.
Cool. Jay, tell the good folks what you got going on.
Oh, well, same stuff as usual. Find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram, find me on X, find my band Sweet Damage on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on any streaming platform. And find me hanging around on my little ass groove here on a pretty frequent basis.
Jason, tell the folks they can find you at.
Oh, I'm here. I'm on Twitter.
Why'd you say it like that? The fuck?
Facebook.
Yeah, you sound fucking
Whatever.
defeated, man.
Yeah,
Nothing, man.
no.
Nothing. Sorry. Just an email came through. It's like, good God, people are stupid. Anyway, I am on Twitter. At Read World. Brian will put it up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hang out there. I hang out in the basement. I hang out in Saskatoon with Rock and Danger. Just, wherever I'm invited that has free food and beer.
Nice.
Can't beat that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nate, tell the good folks what you got going on.
You can find me under anything Rock and Danger. Find me on Facebook and Insta and X. And you can find me on Mad Hatter. And you can find me on YouTube, probably most importantly, along with fantastic shows like this one you're watching right now. So it's fantastic to be invited, and I appreciate the invitation and all you guys. Thanks for keeping the genre music alive. I love it.
Yeah, we're trying. We're definitely trying. Again, thanks, guys. I totally appreciate it. Let me go through all my shit. Find me on X. I'm on Twitter at HB Basement. I'm on Facebook now at Basement Brian. Always talking music at those locations. Download the Station Head app and listen to the Hair Band Basement Radio Show every Friday night at 8:30, where I play deep hair metal tracks. So definitely check that out. Let me go through my, again, usual YouTube bullshit. Those you watching, what are some debut hair metal albums you think are fantastic? Maybe it's something we missed. Put your own list together, whatever. Put it there, right there in the comments. And I'd love to see it. Like, share, subscribe, hype up this episode, all that stuff. Ring the bell or go to hell. And until the next time, keep your hair high and your metal horns even higher. Take care.
You didn't expect to see me again, eh, Svengali?
Brian, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know, really.